Hey, what's up guys? This is Nightwing2303 from kicksoncourt.com. Today I'm coming at you with a little bit of a different review. It's not going to be a performance product or a performance review. It's not even on a performance product in general. It is more of a casual or lifestyle product. This is some gear and footwear from the Hundreds. It's a pretty popular brand. Most of you guys might know them based off of their apparel line, but they also make sneakers. Now, being from California and the Bay Area specifically, you know, I do wear Jordans, Reeboks, Nikes, you know, retro products and things like that off court a lot of the time. But during the summertime especially, most of the time you'll see me in a pair of Chucks or a pair of Vans, a pair of Chukkas. During the winter time I'll wear Chukkas because they're a little bit higher cut. And you know, so I have a wide range of style, and so do most other people. Hopefully, anyways. At least that's what I assume. But anyway, so this is just some new stuff, stuff that, you know, really you don't see me doing videos on ever. But figured I'd do it for the first time, especially since this is my first pair of Hundreds footwear. And I have to say, these are just super fresh. Much better quality than a pair of Vans, by the way. Vans actually, even though they look really cool, they hurt my feet. And these don't do that, and I'll get into that in a second. So without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright guys, so just real quick, this is the package. When you purchase your stuff from either Pick Your Shoes or the Hundreds, it's going to come double box guaranteed. So all of their boxes are different colors, by the way, so if you get a box and it's a different shoe and it comes in a blue box or whatever it is with this pattern on it, don't worry. I don't think anybody's making knockoffs of brands like this. So these are specialty brands. But this is the box itself. You can see the Hundreds logo, and again here along with their the branding, and then the sticker with their, I don't know what that is. I know it's a bomb, but I don't know what it's called. I want to call it an atom bomb, but it's not. This just reminds me of Super Mario Brothers. And a lot of you older guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's the box. Inside the box you got some crazy paper that matches the exterior of the graphic, and then you get straight into the shoe. This is the Johnson Low. They also have a Johnson Mid. The Mid's a little bit higher cut, and then they have an area in which you can pull the tongue out and stick it behind the collar right there. Both looks are super fresh, but for the summertime right now, you know, pretty much going to be rocking low tops. These are the gray and black versions. They have tons of other colorways that are all super dope. So if you like styling like this, go ahead and check it out. Basically the material is real simple. You have a canvas, which is the mid panel, and then you have a really nice suede on the heel and toe. I don't know how well this is going to show up since it's black, but it's just super nice material. So hopefully that's focusing, but real clean material. And I mean, you wouldn't believe how much these cost. These are like $60. And then you know, you just pay for your shipping. $60, and this is a quality product, I gotta say. So then you have your typical outsole. This outsole they use on a lot of their sneakers, their casual stuff. So you could skate in these, or you could just, you know, beat around town with them and all that kind of good stuff. So they got that kind of cup sole look. Not quite a vulcanized sole. I like vulcanized soles too, but it's not quite the same. And you have their little logo in the back there as well, and the Hundreds patch there. This is so clean. Like, if I was to have my own clothing line and shoe line, like for casual stuff, like this is that look. Supreme does it and stuff like that, where it's just like real clean, and you just got the font there with their logo. I just think it's dope. They come with additional laces, which are black. And then they also come with a keychain with the bomb logo on there. And the best part about this shoe, like I was saying, is you know, some shoes, like, I really like how they look, but they hurt your feet. I mean, this is comfort. Like, this is nuts, dude. So you have this here. Let me get some of the paper off there. This right here. This is like a shock pad. And they got one in the forefoot too. This is super comfortable. Like, I'm not even joking. This is super comfortable. So other casual shoes like this, vulcanized soles, cup soles and things like that, like, they're fairly comfortable, but usually you know, after you walk around in them for a little while, it's not that comfortable. When I put these on, they were super comfortable. So when I put these on feet, I'll put one with the black lace and one with the white lace. They're both kind of rope laces. So kind of like a boot, stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the shoes. So we'll move on to the tees, and then I picked up 3 t-shirts, and I really don't ever pay attention to the names, but I know that people are going to say, hey, what's that t-shirt's name, or whatever it is, how can I find it? Because when you're on the websites, they're going to be labeled by names and stuff like that. So basically this red one is called that, the Simple Badam. And then you got this one. This one's pretty straightforward. It's just a sunset t-shirt. And then this black and yellow one is called Letters. Alright, so this one's the Letters tee. It's got your branding here. I really like the tags. I usually don't like tags, but this is just a cool one because it's got all of the sizes on there, and then it circles whichever one is yours. And then it also has their tag. So, and that's where you can go to get their stuff, thehundreds.com or pickyourshoes.com. And basically the back of it's just all black, and then it has their bomb logo at the back of the collar. Nothing on the sleeves, and then that's the graphic right there. So here's the other shirt. Forgot to show you earlier, but it just kind of talks about the company or the brand itself. They're from California. They're from SoCal. I'm from NorCal. So, but California's California to me. I don't really care, you know, where you're from and all that stuff. But this is the back of the shirt. This is pretty dope. So it's got the bomb in there, all that stuff, but he's got a bandana and a tooth there. This looks like Meatwad. I don't know if any of you guys watch the Cartoon Network, but I'm just like a big kid, dude, so this looks like Meatwad. I think it's awesome. And Aqua Teen Hunger Force, shout out. So, but yeah, and then you got him right there on the front as well, so that's pretty dope. Last but not least, this is the Sunset tee. This is just a straight up black shirt with that sunset logo, the palm trees. This would be good whether you're in, you know, California, in the Bay Area. We got beaches here. SoCal, they got beaches there, and my brother lives in Oceanside, and I've been to the Oceanside beaches over there, and they're pretty nice. Long Beach and all those areas, and then you have you can go to South Beach too, so you know that's kind of a fresh theme. And you got the bomb on the back of the logo. Alright guys, so that pretty much takes care of everything on the Johnson Low, as well as a couple of t-shirts. You can pick any of these products up over at pickyourshoes.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff. They even have a lot of the newer styles, or not newer, but the older styles as well. Tons of fresh colorways, by the way. So if this is not your cup of tea, there's all kinds of awesome colorways, solid uppers, two-tone uppers, and things like that, which are dope, and the quality is amazing. Now, you can also get these over at thehundreds.com. So both of those sites, I'll put their website or links in the description box if you guys are interested. Go ahead over to the sites, check out their stuff. It's very cheap, it's real reasonable, so you could use these as beaters during the summer, the winter, whatever it is, because they got mids, highs, lows, all that kind of good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to stay tuned to kicksoncourt.com for all of your performance needs, and until next time guys, have a good one.
And for that, mama, I'm gratified. Grinding harder than everybody, so please don't act surprised when you see me pass your eyes quickly as I'm passing by. Grinding boys, trap or die, homie, I'm a mastermind. I got a smile on every day. Got a taste of the good life, and I'm here to stay. I'm used to questions, so everybody ask away. Hey, it's time to get high, homie, so pass the J. If I found